Hello, it's me, Cremator, and this is my first time trying something like this. But I just wanted to make content for Stadium because, there's not that much people playing it, 3%. But I just wanted to, share some of my perspectives and some of my gameplay because I feel like it's difficult to think about, you know, like you have all these different creators doing different builds, but I just wanted to share like my own playstyle. And I'm not that good, honestly. Like, I would say that my mechanics aren't the best, as you can see from right now. But what I make up for that is like I really adore how Stadium is, you know, trying with different ideas and more complexities. That's what I really enjoy about Stadium. And so I load up on Torb on this map, and I'm thinking, oh, we're facing against a lot of different hit scans and people which can easily be destroyed by turrets. So I'm like, I obviously can't go with turret build starting off. So I decide to get the magma when you use your overload, because I'm gonna go and combo this with, the healing ult later on. But I think when you're playing Tor, you have to. There's not really that many builds I feel that are like viable. Well, okay, I guess you can play whatever you want, of course, but I feel that like there's turret build, obviously. There's the melee build, which I think is pretty strong against certain tanks. But there's also like lava slash turret hybrid build, which I feel is like his strongest right now. So I'm sorry for not really talking about the game. I just was kind of rambling and doing this, but oh my gosh, how did I escape that? I was just playing this early today, and I don't know how I went there. I see the Torbjorn coming after me, and I don't want to fight them because my gun is kind of worse, and so I don't want to take too much unnecessary poke. My ult here, so they're forced to stall, and that allows no mercy to res. I somehow get this Torbjorn with my ult, and this is what I feel about the magma, right? Because some DPS have kill potential and like are very strong in like dueling, but I feel like Torb has like a lot of utility that I feel can help a team out. And I'm not the best thing. I play Torb. So right now during the game, our team died. I sort of want to just like set up a good position, but run back if needed. You see that I've taken the jumping thing. I forget what it's called. I don't know if I should look at the thing right now, but currently this is a scoreboard. We're doing really well right now, but one thing I do want to note is that during the game I checked like if we were facing like groups and stuff, and I just want to say I really detest groups. Like Stadium already only has like 3% of players, and yet people play in like 2 to 4 stacks. Like 4 people in the enemy team were grouped, and seeing that, it was like disheartening because I checked and everyone in our team was solo queued. So some credentials, not me. I mean, obviously rank is playtime based in Stadium, but I'm currently Legend 4, and I feel like that amounts to something at the very least. I think that I feel like solo queue and group queue should just be separated, honestly. Here I push up a little forward. I'm honestly sometimes just playing Torb to have fun. That's alright. Going into the next round, let's actually look at the builds now. So I've taken Mag Mini, and I've taken Sweeter Sauna, And this round I've just been thinking, oh, maybe I just build some ability power, some armor against their comp, which is, you know, they have the Zarya, which is the beam, which armor should be good against. And then for everyone else, it should be effective. So I've seen my team rotated over to the point, so I started moving over there, and I'm like, okay, how should I set up my turret? How should I utilize the Mag Mini in order to help support my team? So notice how I'm like placing the lava where I'm standing, but also like where I want to go, so that it's basically like alleviating the amount of stress on my teammates, on my supports. And so if I'm able to heal myself, able to have some presence on the board, you know, I feel that it makes a big impact. So this game's a pretty good one, I'd say. And right now I'm just thinking, we gotta like push up, set up early, and yeah. I was thinking about placing a turret up there, but I decided against it because they could just rotate and go left side instead. And I was like, are they going top left? It feels like it seems they're over there, but I'm actually not sure. There's not really any communication. For me, I don't really play in voice chat. I mean, I guess I could, but I just feel like I like vibing and chilling. I think something I need to work on probably is like not always randomly using overload, because I feel like I just spam it sometimes, but every time I do use it, I try to use it intensely. Here I'm trying to attack the soldier, but I realize that my overload has left me in like a really bad position. I don't know why I was so pushed up there. I think I wanted to get aggressive, but you know, it just led me to die instead. I returned from spawn, and I'm just like, oh, can I get some extra cash while I'm up here? And I'm like, oh wait, I'm thinking way too much smoke. Yeah. And their Moira goes up in speeds. Iffy. And I'm like, oh, is my team with me? Yup, my team's with me. Okay, I can probably open up with Torbjorn. Yeah, that's what I did. But their Zarya actually made a pretty good grab with which we couldn't use the Torb ult healing. So that sucked. Here I'm trying to think about it. What sort of power should I get at like its best? And I think that like I'm just thinking, oh, turrets feel not as strong because they're just gonna destroy it, right? But I'm going into ability power to waste the like mini, so I feel like, oh wow, they shot me. Well, that feels weird to just praise yourself, but I got the honor there and I got really good money from it. Anyways, round 3. Let's see what powers I've chosen. Alright, it's round 4. My bad. But I've gone for anchor bolts because, you know, I watch a few of the big Overwatch creators and I've been enlightened by anchor bolts, and I feel like it's a really nice way to get value out of your turret. Like, being on those angles basically forces them to like look at it, whereas before, if you want it to have value, you need to play it super safe, but here, you can place it like more aggressively. And I'm here, I go up here, I'm like playing with my team, I'm like, where's the enemy, where's the enemy? Like, okay, Zarya's over there, I can maybe place a turret up here where it's a bit more safe, but people won't notice it, and I'm like, oh, I see healing lines, so I'm gonna go against Iana, I'm gonna try to separate the heals. Oh, I went in too deep, but the key part there is that I distracted them, and it allowed the Zarya to die. You know? A lot of my gameplay, I feel, is like taking enemy attention and like being able to survive from that. So, spots in like this point I feel are really good. The one I just placed up there, they can see it from there, and they usually destroy it. But I really like that spot because if they don't see it, it really gets like a lot of poke down. And it's not so bad like having to place a turret. This soldier, they were doing the running soldier build, and it was so annoying to get go against. And I was thinking, how should I counteract that? I was thinking like, they're gonna be moving around, running around everywhere, so that's gonna be a problem later, because it's gonna be very disruptive. Yeah, but since I'm like playing like an ability power build, I am like not so concerned with my team right now. My ult in order to just like the point, and this was a pretty good like strong round. Like we just like dominated them there, I feel. Alright, round 4, let's go. So here I've opted to choose all grown up so that I have stronger turret, and I was thinking I was wanting to get Cyber Venom, but I really don't like doubling up with like other people in my team who have debuffs. So I was trying out tier 3 tap Tommy gun, like seeing it post nerf, but I'm like I felt that at least on Torb it's like it's not as effective because before what you could do before the internal cooldown is like right click your gun and each pellet could have multiple shots come out. So that was me fat fingering the gadget. Which is a rough start. I was apparently res there. I don't think that was a good idea. That was a bit open. And I'm like, oh, there's a little poke. But I wasn't expecting them to be able to come up this quickly. And so this, I feel, has to be something I have to adjust to. I'm just thinking like, who is the biggest problem on the enemy team? Because every now and then you have to look at like the enemy builds, right? So yeah. Like, oh, maybe I go onto their point and like distract their team while my team cleans up. And I'm like, oh, this Ana is very, very scary. And so, like, I'll just poke around, be annoying, but yeah. And I'm finding that TTT is just, I don't know. I don't think it's an early round thing. I should have probably just did Silent Venom here, or another item which I will probably get next round, but I'll keep it a surprise for now, which I feel really turns the tide in our gameplay. See, this soldier is like very aggressive, and I'm like, we have to shut that down somehow. This Moira is also very aggressive, but I think like they're very able to get away with it. This soldier build, I've like seen it before, in which they ult and basically just like have aimbot primary. It's quite honestly it's quite funny to listen to because it just sounds like brr, 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 like a bastion. Here I am trying to stop the cart. I tried to place that turret up there, but I think it got like locked in the toss, and so I died here. I guess my attempts to stop the cart were in vain. What I probably should have done is ulted, got to cover, and dipped, but I don't know why it was still staying there. And I was thinking here, like, because, like, my teammates have, like, damage and stuff, so I feel like, what utility can I bring to the team? What strengths can we bring? And I'm like, yeah, this soldier, this Moira, they're gonna be an issue on it. And I feel like I have to be the one to help stop them because I have my turrets, I have the lava, so yeah. Alright, round 5. I felt like confident going into this match, because I've gotten liquid nitrogen in order to help like slow down their aggressiveness and their speed, but maybe it's not enough. I feel ability power is so important if you're going like turrets, like it just makes the HP of the turret so much more worth it. Here I tried placing it out of view, but obviously you can just see it being thrown out. But what I'm trying to think about is that every time they shoot at the turret, that's just valuable like time that they spent that could have been shooting something else. And here I wish like my aim was better, you know. But I'm just trying to like divert as many resources. I'm trying to use as little resources from my team as possible because I know that it can be used for other people in my team. Here I'm trying to... We're in the mid fight here, and we're trying to get the point, and I'm just like spamming out from main, and oh, I see the soldier. Oh, not soldier, it's Ana. And I'm like, let's get her, nice. Yeah, this is what I was talking about with the soldier though. You heard that like, you hear that, the way it was just, it's crazy. I was wondering what happened. When you saw when I fell through that turret, I think it just broke in between the floor and the wall. I was wondering why I was destroyed so quickly. But here I am just pushing point. And I'm like, I'll ult here, and I'm like, oh, that they just have too much damage. Even my Torb healing cannot like out heal all that. And so it's just kind of a wasted ult. I mean, they used like 2 ults there versus like my 1, but oh well. Here I'm thinking about, okay, gotta wait for a tank a bit, but I'm trying to think about, oh, where's a good turret spot I can really put. I'm still experimenting with some spots. I saw that turret up there wasn't that good, so I started putting one that's more up. And I'm like, maybe what I can do is like pressure Zarya out and like, oh, Diana, let's get Diana. But I think I had like no mobility. So that's why I just perished there.
They're moving their barricade.
They've lost the lead.
We can't let them keep going.
My baby's destroyed.
So right now the enemy team took the lead, and it's not looking so good. Here I rotated over here in order to catch the enemy, but I didn't know that our team would just push them back. So I'm trying to focus this Moira, but they're just very, very slippery. Like if I just hit a shot.
Hurry, take the robot.
Alright, so we lost the previous round, and it's not looking so good, but I'm thinking
20 seconds remain before the action begins.
maybe we're getting the final power, I get triplets, so that I have even more, you know, stopping power, and they have even more turret separate. I have the nitrogen, champion skin, or cooldown, and the anchor bolts, and I take this because this is really, really useful. Like, I would still like consider this like round 7 you keep it, because that cooldown reduction is really great. Also, one thing you may have saw is that I had 3 turrets in the spawn. What this could do is like, you place a throw turret, and you destroy all the turrets in the spawn. And what it does is it basically allows you to place more turrets, because like when you destroy your own turrets, it reduces the cooldown, and so you can just pre-fire, so you can get like 2 turrets out immediately. Here I'm trying to place the turrets out in order to cover a lot of different angles, and we should successfully captured point. I think we can get a little aggressive. I want to set up these turrets up on the walls so that we can get them out. But I saw that Ana was over there to the right, and so I placed a turret there to help my team take care of them, but I know that I'm not able to get them myself to my lack of mobility. Like, the goal on Druid, when you're playing like a turret build or something, is to like just make sure you're alive so you can just keep pumping out turrets. My turret gets another. It's just that easy. Like, they just have to keep breaking it. You know? So here I'm trying to build my ult so that I can have it like when they come. But I'm just trying to get aggressive. And I really like the turret I have currently on the rooftop because it's like a really hard wall to clear. So I use the ult on the point and the Zarya just dies. What is it supposed to talk about? I don't get how those big content creators talk. Anyways, we win the round, bringing us back into potentially the end game. Alright, final round, round 7. This is all for all the marbles. We're currently 67,000 cash in. We're currently in the second highest in the lobby. I've opted to go for Cyber Venom and Liquid Nitrogen, as well as for as much AP as possible, so that I could get the Deepo Sungun while also getting them out. Notice how I have the 3 turrets in spawn again? This is so I can quickly get like a second turret. I like a turret up here, like on this wall, because like the enemy often gets aggressive, like this Zarya going up aggressive here, and I'm like, we can definitely punish it a bit. My turrets keep getting broken, but it's okay, I just keep placing more and more and more, you know? It's not a big problem for me. See the Zarya pushed up, so I tried to punish a bit, but they had jet skates, I think, so they can just get out easily. But honestly, we're doing pretty good so far. Like, I feel confident if we won the last round, right? Okay, that was unfortunate. That turret hit me. Oh no, we got grabbed. Oh, I tried to run around the robot to break LOS, but I think I just panicked there, and I just walked back into our beam and died. But honestly, it's okay because somehow we're getting kills. It's currently like a 2v1. Oh my gosh. Yeah, our team is really good. This is the score right now. Like, for gameplay, I feel very chill, like, compared to like the other DPS. Like, okay, so history with me is that I like playing Stadium, and the DPS I usually enjoy are like Torb. I enjoy Ashe, Cassidy, that sort of thing. But I mostly just play Torb because my mechanics aren't the best. Like, you know, you need to hit your shots and it works. For support, I really enjoy like Moira, Ana, Mercy, just for fun. And for tank, I played Ram last season when we made like stupid OP, but now I guess here I was not expecting him to be there. I think my melee, like my left hand was like kind of blocking him. I couldn't see it. Okay, I try to duel this soldier, but I'm not really concerned with killing her. I'm just trying to stay alive here because I am wildly out of position. I mean, obviously I would want to kill her, but here, this is really where the healing magma shines. You're just able to like stay alive by yourself, being self-sufficient. And I really think that's like a key part in like being able to be like carrier in the games, right? Because you don't really have to rely on your teammates too much, you can just do your thing. And okay, I see the Zarya moving, so I step out and just keep on placing turrets. More and more lava everywhere. The enemy can't even do anything. And this is the final stats of the game. anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope this was an alright video. You know, this is my first time trying this kind of stuff, and depending on like the reception, maybe I'll continue making other videos, because I have another tour game I've had in which I was using the jumping boots thing, and it was really funny because you can really exploit certain high grounds if like the enemy doesn't have verticality. But anyways, bye bye for now.